Hey guys, Tomo back again and welcome to day 10 in the life of the OnePlus 10T. I'm going to walk you through a random Thursday with this phone. So today I woke up at 6:13 a.m. First thing I do is snap a pic or shoot a short video just to document the time that I woke up. Then I go for my early morning walk. Played around with the camera settings a little bit today. I focused on the tilt shift mode. Felt some inspiration while walking around. I was standing at the corner of the street, snapped a few photos of cars driving by at approximately 10 to 20 miles per hour. I activated the tilt shift mode here. The Pixel have this similar mode as well, but on the Pixel it says it is in beta mode. OnePlus does not say anything like that. So essentially you get a blurred effect whenever an object moves by, such as a car. So here's a few photos that I took. It looks okay, I guess. I don't really see the point behind this. I still think I gotta try this at night in the city where there's more lights and it'll be a cooler effect. This looks a little silly during the day, but at the same time I'm afraid that the night photography is not that great on this phone, so I'm curious to see how that will look. Although I like playing with different camera features, I don't want to go out on my way just to take certain photos. The point of these phones is for it to adapt to your lifestyle. So next time when I'm in the city, I'll try to use this mode if I remember. I do like having the options and all the features available. And all these phones have so many camera features that most normal everyday people are not going to use them all. By default, I think when people see something cool, they're going to take out their phone and just use the default camera mode or default video mode. No one's really going to think, oh, I gotta time shift mode that or time lapse that or anything like that. Content creators, yes, but I think most normal everyday people won't use half the camera options on these phones. But it is available for people who like to play around with new features. Then I continue on my walk. Phone is at 84%. So far so good today. Going on a quick walk. Still freezing. Luckily it's not raining yet. But I've been busy all morning trying to switch around my schedule. Don't got a lot of time to run around in the morning. But during the day, whenever we have free time, try to squeeze in 5 to 10 minute walk. Current video, OnePlus 10T. Guess even like when I'm holding the camera, it does look a little shaky. I don't know if I have OIS or not. Just gonna assume no. But it's okay. I still like the dual recording feature. 2:30 p.m. Phone is at 56%. Going on my afternoon walk. Second walk of the day. It's drizzling outside. A little cold but manageable. After that walk early in the morning, came back, basically worked all the way through lunch. Thought it was going to be a nice quiet day, but always putting out fire. Hopefully I'll be done for the day. Wishing for a peaceful and quiet afternoon as I make my way towards home. Check my emails and your boy got renewed for Yelp Elite. I'm going to continue to do more food reviews and also phone reviews for you guys. In the afternoon, I use the exercise stepper that I have at home. It's too cold outside, so didn't feel like putting on all my coat and run around again. So try to squeeze in a few more steps whenever I can. I got a request to do some customization on the OnePlus 10T, so I'm gonna quickly walk you guys through that. In general, I don't really customize my home screen a lot. I just throw in random apps whenever I do use it, and whatever one I use the most, I try to put on my main screen. Then every now and then, I'll try to reorganize them. First thing I did today is change the wallpaper. I don't like spending a lot of time on this, so I just select the first one I see. So changing my default black wallpaper to green. Nothing too crazy there. Next, I'm gonna change some of my icons. By default, you get this rounded corner icons. I feel like my eyes adjust to these, so when you're glancing at it, I'm not gonna really notice all the details, but you stare at it closely, then you will. Kind of similar to like the hole punch on your camera. You're looking at it, it's there, but Eventually your eyes just automatically adjust and you ignore it. But for the sake of demonstration, I'm going to go into the settings. They have a few options here that you can change your icon style. I always just stick with the default since I switch phones so often. I don't like to spend a lot of time customizing. If I do that, I can easily see a few hours go by with every single phone that I do use. But back in the days, I used to play around with all these options a lot. So it all depends on your personal preference, how people organize and customize their phone. They got the material style here, which is more of a squared corner. Then we got the pebble. You see circular icons. I went for the custom mode, where you can actually change the shape. This is the default square with the rounded corner shape. And I just quickly click through all these, see all my options, and without giving much thought, I just went for this octagon looking shape since it's not something I see too often. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners. Yes, octagon. So OnePlus is all about customization and tinkering with these options. And if you are a super enthusiast, you can root your phone, mod it, change custom ROMs. If none of those terms ring a bell for you, don't worry about it. You can always download launchers if you're into like different customization. Back in the days, I used to root my phone a lot just to have the ability to get different options, use different operating systems. But these days, I just like to use all the stock mode. Don't like to spend a lot of time going to that. But all the abilities there, if you are into that. The only downside of rooting your phone is you lose all the manufacturer warranty. And since I switch my phones really often and I'm typically on a leasing plan, that would void my warranty. So I don't do a lot of rooting and modding anymore. But those are pretty fun if you're into it. But no, back then I used to have to do it a lot because you get new features that are not typically available. Like I was one of the early users of Google Wallet back before Apple Pay made everything popular. And back then when I use it, people are always surprised at the store when they tell me that NFC is not going to work, and then I prove them wrong. In addition to that, Samsung have MST in their phone, which allows you to use your phone to pay on a regular magnet strip that credit cards use. So that always catch people by surprise in the early years. But nowadays, NFC and everything is common since Apple made it popular. But that's why I root my phone, just to get features like that back then before it was widely available. But these days, all the new flagship phones pretty much have everything there, so not really much of a reason for me to root or do anything like that. But that's just my quick spiel on rooting and a little bit about customization. Now we gotta do a battery check. So at 5:56 p.m. my phone is at 21%. I do have to go out to go grab dinner. So I went into my battery settings. Apparently today I already got 11 hours and 44 minutes and 4 hours and 2 minutes of screen on time. Still got 21% left. They estimate that it will last another 5 hours and a half, which I think is aggressive. We'll just do some quick math here. It says it can last another 5.5 hours. I'll cut that in half and just say 2 hours. I'll give the time of death 8 p.m. So this gives me close to 14 hours of battery life today. Screen on time, I'll bump it up an hour. I know these are rough estimate, but it's not ideal for me to risk it all and go out with zero battery life if I don't need to. Do have the fast charging, but at the same time I do want to document the performance of this phone. So on day 10, this gives me close to 14 hours of battery life, roughly 5 hours of screen on time. Another solid day, and this concludes day 10. Let me know if there's anything else you guys want me to cover. Please check out my OnePlus 11 video if you haven't already. Remember to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.